Bumps and bruises, scratches and scrapes, some of the ingredients that a good life makes. But sorrows become success. And as we aim for the top, we will pause if we must, but we will never stop. Welcome to Sim Soul Sessions. Hello and welcome to Sim Soul Sessions, a safe space to share your stories. Tonight, I am sitting down with someone I've been trying to get in this big chair for a long time. She is the first black model to ever land a campaign for Gucci. She has come from the belly of poverty. She's seen the underbelly of work that many of us would frown upon so she could eat. And from there, she has risen to dizzying heights of fame. Now she's living a very grounded life of gratitude and working on the next chapter in a book yet unwritten. But she's really writing a book. Nadine Willis is my guest tonight on Sim Soul Sessions. I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy to have you. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
You know what I remember when I sit and look at you there and I was in the chair? I remember our Uncensored on Fame?
Yeah.
I remember our Uncensored interview like, I don't know how many.
Decades ago?
Decades ago.
Must be about 15 to 20 years ago.
At least. At that time, you were a young lady. No, it's before that because you never started. I don't think you had started modeling yet.
Oh, wow. So that would be about at least 25 years ago.
Now we're talking because I think you were an exotic dancer at the time.
Oh, yes.
So hence the name Uncensored. But here you are now having... I don't know. I look at your smile. It's the same smile I just told you, but that smile belies a lot of your story and a lot of stuff that you'd gone through. I have to give you my condolences because it seems like every time you come to Jamaica in recent years is to bury somebody. It was your, somebody's grandma, then it was your aunt. And
yeah, first it was my aunt on the 3rd of May. And then after, on the 7th of May, it was my daughter's grandmother. And then when I came and laid them to rest, both of them to rest in June, then I got the hardest hit of my life, you know. My boss, my rock, my friend, my everything is gone.
Your daughter's godfather.
I know one day, and it's also my daughter's godfather. And I know one day he would have been, nobody's here to stay, but when it comes like that unexpected on you, it's hard.
We're talking,
you know?
Of course, about...
You're never ready for a moment like this.
Yeah. Kingsley Cooper is who we're talking
Yes.
about. May his soul rest. And so this is just one more hit that Nadine Willis has had to withstand. You're coping with it. You haven't really fully processed
What can I
it.
do?
But Nads, you've been dealing with, I mean, I read and I spoke to you, I said to you, I read that when people ask you how you are, you say, I'm alive. Because you can't really give more than that.
What more can I do? I'm alive and I give God. I guess God is not finished with Nadine yet. And there's something else. And I always waiting to know what's the next chapter. Nadine has been master of many jobs, many things. And I just want to see what next God has for me. Because Nadine not do the book yet, it not come out yet. So he still has to spare me for another day for that, you know. Because a lot of people put Nadine down, but they don't get to understand. They have not learned from the mistake of when I used to dance. And they used to put me down and put me at the bottom of the barrel and said, oh, you have nowhere going. You will never be nothing. But yet still, I've been told that all my life since I was growing up, from I was a baby till now, that I'm never going to be nothing and I am nothing. But yet still, I always proving somebody wrong. And every time they feel like that's it for Nadine. Nadine comes back with something new. And because I'll never give up. As long as I have life, I will.
So let's talk about the dancing. Your mother was not around.
No, my mom was not around. My mom left me when I was 3 years old, and she showed up back in my life when she was 15. When I was 15, I was already working, trying to make her ends meet.
Because the folks she left you with.
When she left me at my father's gate, and my father had refused to pick me up, so another lady next door decided she's not going to leave a child out there like that, and she put me into her home. She left me at the gate because she have to go and do what she have to do to make her life. Some mother stick with them child and make sure them child all right. Some just say, you know what, them now make no pitney stop them.
And you suffered
and
abuse.
That was my mom.
You suffered abuse at the hands of your father?
Father, yeah. Not just my father. I suffer abuse under the people that surround me. And when she come back, she add to it. Instead of try to, if some mother would hold you and try to make, you know, she add to it. And so I take it, and yet still, I still was there for her. And she still keep on doing and doing and doing. Till I decide this is it. I'm cutting her off totally.
Well, you cut her off recently.
I have to.
Yeah, because after Kingsley passed, you spoke
Yeah,
to her.
she was very nasty to me when Kingsley was passed, and she talked some very nasty stuff to me, and I didn't appreciate it, and I decided, okay, this is where, okay, Kingsley is dead, and you're dead to me. I had to. Nadine has fight with her family all her life and trying to be there with me when I have a lot of money to give them and give them whatever they want. And when they call, they can get everything. And you understand me? But at some point, Nadine has to wise up.
When you speak about yourself in the third person, does it help to remove you from the story? When you say Nadine as opposed to I, is that a way to create this?
I guess it's my way. I didn't have the parents there to teach me the right and wrong. I didn't have a family there to teach me how to act, how to walk, how to read, how to date, how to do this. I had to learn that. Everything. I had to teach myself. And then also I aligned myself. My friends was older people than me.
Yeah.
You know, there is these two old couple from England that I used to line myself. I used to go and sit on them veranda and talk to them. I want to listen to them. I want to know where them have in them head, where they, you understand me? And that's how I used to learn. I used to line myself with people. I always try to, people in my community used to say I act like I'm better than them, even when I was a dancer and all that stuff. But it's not act like I'm better than them. It's just that I need to educate myself. I need to make sure I get what I need, what nobody's given to me. Right. So when I do that, I line myself. If I'm here, I want to have friends that is here.
These are the same
because
people.
I have to try to climb the ladder and meet my friends where they are.
Where they are. And the same people in your community who will tell you, say, you're ugly and you're black and you...
Them tell me, say, I'm ugly, I'm a maga, I'm skinny, I'm a dry up, I'm have not... Some people look for me and tell me, say, oh, you're going to breed early. You understand me? And there's one part, I look on her, one of the lady, them when she tell me, say, I'm going to breed early. I say, listen to me, you need to go check your look daughter. We're not even reached 12 years. I better say she's pregnant. Because I did sassy, you know. Yeah, man, me have to sassy.
You still are. Yeah. We're more women on the other side of this break.
No, you have to be sassy. Because that's how you survive.
We're going to come back and talk more. We'll be right back on that. Yes. Welcome back, everybody. We're back with Nadine Willis, game changer, iconic name in modeling in Jamaica and internationally. You know, there's a lot of respect that has to be put on her name, and she doesn't think that's been accorded to her. But we're going to talk to her more about that. We're talking a little bit about how you grew up. Family wasn't there for you. You ended up in the what we call go-go locally, exotic dancing early.
Yeah, I started dancing when I was 15.
15-year-old.
Nobody knew my age. One day I was walking in the streets and I said to this girl named Earlene, she got to see this because she still live in Waterhouse, and I said, Earlene, beg you $20 now. And she said, little girl, why you always ask me for money? You want me to show you what I do? And she said, you want to come do what I do? I said, what you mean? I'm not here. I have to make a living. And I go with her. That time I never know about all of these dancing thing. And when I go, I never know if I move or not. I never know if I do nothing. I want man. Mr. Sammy, him dead now. Him teach me I move and I teach me how to move and all them something there. And, you know, and I was a very smart girl, kid. Because me remember one time my auntie carried me, my cousin, them mother bring me to town. And she give me a couple bag of bag juice for sell for her. And I said, but wait. I walk a bun up in the sun for sell for she. So guess what I do? The money where she give me for buy the bag juice, me take the money to go buy some juice after I done sell it. And sell back juice to myself and come back and tell her to me and start sell juice. Sell me not sell more for her.
Sassy. Sassy.
Get her money.
Sassy.
You know, you have to smart.
Yeah. Street smart.
You have to street smart because in our life, a lot of people sit down and watch upon them circumstances and I blame. I can blame the blame game for everything. Whether on my parents and everything. But at the end of the day, you have to make that foot forward to make it in life.
But that's what you decided to do when you found yourself at the Wyndham, Kingston, when Pulse was having an event, and you went up to Kingsley Cooper and you said,
yes,
I want to do this.
Because I had a daughter now. At the age of 25, I don't know what I was thinking when I walked into Mr. Cooper's office. Made full of muscles because I was a dancer, I'm a tick. At that point, I was dancing for 10 years. And I don't know, I just know that I look on the stage and I say, if them girl don't look better than me, so me can do it. Even when me dead there and Kingsley take me in a pulse and them I tell Kingsley say, she not belong here. Kingsley say, I lie, she stay here. When I went to London, I wasn't trained for nothing. I was a green on the surface, went to London, didn't know, disappointed, been to agency, everybody refused me. And most of the time, tears come on my eye. I say, boy, it look like says another day for me, you know, it look like nothing I go on. And when them hear about my age, but when they look at me, all right, them hear 25, but when they look at me, I look like 18, 17, 18. So them say, you know what? Them eventually take me, eventually the last agency I went to, Sierra Leone, my booker, she signed me. I was the only one got signed that day. And she said to me the day after she finished, said, you want to go to London Fashion Week and do the shows? You want to go on the same day, you know? I said, of course. Because I was fearless. Yeah. When I got to New York, I just walked in the agency and said, Nadine is arrived. Where is the jobs? Give it to me. I'm ready.
I love that. London was great,
Nadine, though. London was a home for me. I felt more at home in London than anywhere else. They were there for me. I said to Mr. Cooper years ago that a couple months ago before he passed, and we had a sit down because, you know, we're doing the book. So we had a sit down talking about experience that we've been through. And I said, I think the biggest mistake I made is not that I shouldn't have gone to America. I think the biggest mistake was left London totally and move into America. I should have stayed in London.
Because you say New York is where it all started to go downhill?
Yes, it was a wake up. It was a totally wake-up call for me. New York was something different. Fashion in London, it was like, you know, when you're home and them take care of them hold you, them handle you with care. But when you went to London, New York now is a different thing. You have to get a wake-up call. This is the real fashion that you hear about now. The hostileness and the roughness and the competition and everything. And, you know, and people look at you and say, you look like garbage in my clothes. Take it off. These things you have to deal with in New York. New York, Paris, and all these places. You got to deal with these. When I was in Europe, I felt like I found a place.
And you were doing big things. I mean, for blackface, for Gucci.
I made my main jobs from my career. My biggest point of my career was London.
So Nads, what happened? Because we saw you, people see you booking all these big gigs, we think you're making all this money. You're telling me now the back end of the business is the really the agency is making the money and the models making us money.
No, it's not that. When I got to the point of modeling, everything started trickling down in a Sims. It's not like a lot of people, when Jamaicans say, yes, them see in the paper said, Nadine was estimated to make $1 million, a couple $1 million. They don't look at the part that say estimated, not Nadine make $1 million. It's estimated. So everybody in Jamaica think Nadine Willis had made over $1 million and all that stuff. No, I did not. All right, say for instance, Gucci. Normally Gucci
Hold it. I want to tell the story on the break. So let me take the break and you come back and you pick it up. Back with Nadine Willis after this. Soon come. Back with the iconic Nadine Willis. Pick it up. So
like Gucci, they said, the Gucci normally, before I came into the business, they would say, Gucci, if you do a Gucci campaign, you make $1 million. A campaign like what I did, 5, 6 years down the line, or even 2, 3 years down the line, you'd have pick up $1 million to make that campaign. When my agency come to me, they were going to refuse the campaign. But they came to me first and they said, Nadine, Gucci wants you. I said, yeah? Me not understand what was this, how iconic this thing was to the fact that, and she said, but they're not paying much. What they're paying you is water to what they would normally do. I said, what is the benefit of me doing the campaign? They said you would be the first black girl and it would have been iconic. I said, well,
let's do it.
It is what it is. Let's go ahead with it. Because my agent was not going to accept the campaign. But I did it. But before that, I even did 10 pages in French Vogue all by myself, which no other black models had ever done.
So we're talking about all these firsts, not local first, international first.
International first.
And
all these firsts is not no Naomi Campbell, no Leah Khabib, no Alec Weck, no Iman. None of these models has ever done this.
No joke. But you feel like you don't have the respect you deserve.
For me, I think, yes, the people of Jamaica give me respect, but I don't feel like the government has looked into what this nobody in a ghetto Waterhouse girl, where didn't have no mother and father, didn't have nobody there for her, come out of the woodwork and she did what she did. Them look for me and them put me down and them laugh with me and pretend like they're my friends. But yet still nobody has ever officially said, boy, Nadine, come to Jamaica House, come to Garden House and sit down and meet the Prime Minister, whoever Prime Minister was in power at that time or even after. Nobody has ever really given me an official,
and you say this
other than Portia.
You say they smile with you like they're friends because when you started to make your name in modeling, you were in rooms with these people every day.
Yeah, I know them.
They laugh at you. But
and them smile and them laugh with me and I'm in rooms with them, but nobody has ever said, boy, we need to give Nadine an official visit. Not even that. I come from Waterhouse. I come from Balcom Drive. Give me one little road. That little road here, put my name and call it Nadine Willis Corner. Something. I did great things. I did great things for the Caribbean, for the world of black models. I was the first black model to land 10 pages in French Vogue, the first black model to land a Gucci worldwide campaign, the first black model to do a Rimmel campaign, the fastest rising black model in history. I made the top 10 model in the world. I was one of the top 5 models on the Brits Awards, was nominated on the Brits Awards for an award. Coming from the struggles and reach where I'm at, and to inspire and to break down the barrier of the modeling industry. And you want to tell me I didn't do nothing? Jamaica, come on. Come on, Jamaica. You want to tell me that's nothing. So if it was somebody of society did it, they would have had national honors, they would have everything already.
So you think it's because, not only because of where you come from, but you think it's also because you used to do what you...
Yeah, and you see, Nadine is outspoken, Nadine is roots. I come to Jamaica, I went in there. I want to be down with the people. And they think I don't do nothing. You know how much things I do in Jamaica, Sims? I go to the prison and talk to the prisoner.
Whole heap of give back work you're doing?
A lot of things I do, but I am not the person. If I am going to help somebody with down on them face, me not going to help them in front of the camera because I help them. I'm not the type of person to see that man fall down and me a video him and say, look on me, I'll help him up. No, that's not the way to do the thing. If you help somebody, help them. Me I help people from me a dance go-go. Me I go a town, me buy ties and everything. I'm come into me put out one little boom box, buy ice cream, buy snack, and the kids them in our community, me make sure them all right. Me I get fight from long time, but it no matter to me.
But you want somebody to say, Nadine, well done, thank you for what you did.
Yeah, why not pat me on my back? What is wrong with that? I am home one day. I'm home in the States one day, and I got a call. And this girl that I grew up with, I guess the guys them throw her out our place and seize our house. I hear people, somebody called me and I laugh and I say, boy, Nadine, you see the girl when I like you, Ray. And I know I look on them and say, do me a favor, give me auntie the phone. She not my auntie, but she was one of them who raised me. And I call her and I say, listen to me. Lick off the lock off of my house. Tell her I say she have 1 year for fine her to get on her feet. This is somebody that never liked me. And I lick off my lock. I stay in America and make sure she go in my house, a water house. Me have my house, a water house when I build now. I build my first house when I was 17-year-old.
2 in water house?
Yeah. I'm going to build the next one with my mother, around my mother's yard when I was 21. So that I never do nothing with my life. When I look a girl, I try to work hard and do. I do 17-year-old and I build my little place. Yes, it's not no skyscraper and it's not no waiting, but it's mine.
All right, we're going to come back, talk a little bit with Nads about where she is now, what's happening in her life now, and why she would come back home to live, but what is stopping her. We'll soon come back. All right, we're back with you. This lady now living a very grounded life in Florida. She's here with us today. I'm so glad to have her. Nadine Willis is on our set. Spoke through some of the work hardships. No, you had to battle through some relationship hardships too to get to where you are. 2 divorces. Luckily, you and God have a good relationship.
Well,
when you hear his voice clearly say...
Well, for me, in my life, people like to bash you when you walk away from something.
Yes, ma'am.
And sometime in life, it's better I walk away from a relationship more than I hear say Nadine, then somewhere and our husband kill her or something. When I see you're not living, my first husband, that time I realized after we got married that him start do drugs. And I am a person, I don't do drugs. I don't even smoke weed. Yeah, me drink local rum.
Yes, ma'am.
When me there Jamaica too, cause when me there foreign, me not drink. I'm too busy to worry about drinking and them stuff there. Cause me have all a flask, me carry all a flask around Jamaica, from Jamaica, and it there for all a year. Me sip till it done. But
He was doing drugs.
he was doing drugs, and I decided this is not no life for me. And I at the time I was pregnant.
Couldn't work.
So I said, first of all, when me and my husband get married, I said, all right, you see this house right here? In a what house am I there? Even though I was Nadine Willis at the time, I did the home. I realized I can't afford no big rent out there, but I go stay in my yard. I have a house, so I bill. I'm entitled for staying in my house. So I said, all right, it make for go upstairs. You just get dip from foreign. I don't look at people for what them is. I just try to make, you understand me? If me can make a life happy, no problem. Bill upstairs. Him said, Him say, him there and him waste the whole of money. When me talk about millions of dollars. My husband had money when me never seen in a long time.
And
I
he
don't
put
think
it all
I'll ever
into
see
his-
all of that. I made that money, but after me don't pay my taxes and all these things, I don't make those money and him waste the money. And then when him done, when I was pregnant, I decided to say, listen to me, this house, so I look on him and said, this house no make for 5 people, you know.
Yeah, bye.
So house make for 4 people. So you have to go move. And then at the time, I might do things I don't want that around my kids. I got 3 daughters. Me divorced my husband before me even have my first daughter. Me left my
And
husband.
then it took you 10 years to divorce the second one? How long?
Yeah, 12 years.
12 years. So one in an instant and one it took you. And the second one,
12
you say, we could have read about you because the second one could have literally made you hurt him. Or worse.
Yeah. It get to the point where my head never right.
You had chip.
Yeah, because I remember the beating my father used to give me. And when him couldn't eat me still, because I tell him, you know, my diarrhea for mad black woman, that's all. I tell every man when I'm there with, say, listen to me. Not try it. Because if we love each other and we feel like, say, why you beat, you understand me? Man a beat you. Woman must stop them things, man. Can't make man a beat you and a thump you in your eye and all them something there. No, that's not appropriate. Woman must strong. We are born leaders now. We're doing so much great things.
It's hard to be strong though. Abuse is so complicated now.
This work that you're doing, it used to be man alone do it. Now woman do it. Woman is, we are the backbone of a lot of things right now. And you have to know your respect, know your due. I will divorce 10 times if it not work.
Yep.
I'm remarried 10 times if that, until the final one come. We're gonna spend the rest of my life with. But once you give me a problem, you can go.
You've
And
had
in
enough
America,
problems in your
it takes 5 minutes to divorce people.
Me not,
No, but Simone, it don't make no sense you there with and I make people stress you out and I stress my mate. My mates right now, me I work on. There's a lot of things me are working on my head right now, and if everything come true, then I go see Nadine Willis again.
Because, and I want to talk about that, what's next for you, because you tell me that you feel like something, you're ready for a change now. You're ready for another chapter. You're ready for
Yes.
stay clean.
There is
Nadine Willis
something coming.
now works in at a chain in the States, a supermarket chain in the States as a cashier. And so when you think about, or people think about, I wonder what people say when they realize what you do now. Do people like judge you and say, oh, but look what she come from, a big mugger turn cashier?
You know what, Simone? A lot of people can judge me, you know. But guess what? I have a 401k. I have a stocks in the company. And I'm very highly valued in the company. I just reached top pay in the company. And top pay is over $20 an hour, so no matter. I have my house, me eating, me drinking, and me good.
Yeah.
But right now, I feel like it's time to move on to something else.
Do you miss
I was
modeling?
talking to a friend of mine. A friend of mine turned to me the other day and said, Nadine, I want you back in modeling.
I was just
And
asking.
she said to me, nobody worry about the weight. I want you as though you is. I want to manage you and bring you back into the business.
Would you do it, Nat?
And I spoke to her the other day and said, we need to meet then. You fly into, I need to fly to Canada or you need to fly to see me. You understand me? I think you spoke to one of them too. Spoke to her too.
Oh, I'm excited. Do you want to do it? Is it a word you want to go?
I am thinking about it. You never know. I listen to the voices in my head over the years, and this is what made Nadine great. Nadine used to be downtown selling juice, and she become the best of what she does down there. Then Nadine shift to cleaning hotel rooms, and Nadine did good in that too. Then Nadine switched to go-go dancing, and Nadine excelling at that. Because that put me into Belly the movie. That put me on a different level in my life. That made me travel, go Europe, go work, and do a lot of things that I wouldn't even think I would have done. Then come back now, it put me in a Mr. Cooper hand. Mr. Cooper take me and put me into a different level and meet different people from different places. So there's different level in life. You know, you hear them say 7-time rise and 7-time fall. It's not 7-time rise and 7-time fall. It's 7 stairs to climb until you reach the top.
Is that hallelujah? Yes, ma'am, I feel it.
And when you think, say, sometimes you have to, when you step up to number 5, you have to come back to number 4 because you're never ready. You move too quick to number 5.
Gotcha, Nat.
Yeah, you move too quick to number 5, so you're gone on number 4 now. You have to come back down on number 4 and think about it a little bit and sit down back and make everybody feel say, you can't step too high for you.
And then you should.
And when them feel say the step too can't too high and them give up on you, you just realize, say, bam.
Yeah.
And them wonder, how she get this so? I thought she couldn't reach it.
A large part of why you're still here to tell this tale is a lot of the people who've been in your circle and in your community and in your corner, and so they wanted to send you words of love today. Go ahead, Dora.
Hi Nadine, I just want to take the time out to let you know that I love and appreciate you for the person that you are. You're a genuine person, you're a loving person, you're a caring person, and I just want to let you know today to keep on being the resilient person that you are. Keep on being the fighter that you are. Keep on being the person that never gives up. Keep on being the good friend that you are. Keep on being the good family member that you are. So just want to let you know that I love and appreciate you.
You have motivated us to dream big and never to give up on our aspirations, not just to myself, but to a lot of young girls who will see your journey and know that anything is possible once you believe in yourself, dedicated, and with hard work. Anyone can reach their dreams. I love you, Auntie, and I'm really proud of you. Mwah. From your niece, Lily.
You know, I just want to tell you, Nadine, that, you know, I am really proud of you. One thing I loved about you was, you know, your resilience and, you know, just never giving up on staying true to who you are and just being yourself. And I really, really admire that about you. I mean, my girl, you're like the first. You are the first, not like, you are the first black woman, black girl to do a Gucci campaign. You know how major that is? And it still is, and will forever be. You should be so proud of your accomplishments. You are beautiful, gorgeous, outspoken, smart. I'm big you up all the time. I love you, and I just want nothing but the best for you and pray that the Most High continues to bless you. All right? Big up yourself.
Nadine, my sister. I am so proud of you. You have been through so much, but you're a very strong young lady. I just want to tell you that I am so proud of you, of the woman that you become, and continue to be strong and continue to wear that beautiful smile. My sister Nadine, I love you so much. God bless and all the best.
Nadine, my fellow Leo, my friend, but most importantly, my sister. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of everything you've achieved, everything you've been through. I'm proud of where you've landed in life. We've been through so much together side by side, and we're going to continue to do life together side by side. I'm proud of your children. Even though you only made me godmother of one, I'm really godmother to all. Keep setting the world ablaze, girl. Love you lots. Let's do life together.
Nadine, yes, we know it was a sad situation that brought us together, the death of our father. But I don't regret that meeting one bit. Meeting you and knowing you, I've realized that I've known a true giver. You want to help everybody. You love your family so much and try to use every opportunity to get them together. You're a great mother to your 3 daughters. You're a disciplinarian. But anybody who knows you knows that your bark is hotter than your bite. One thing I can say about you, you have had your ups and downs in life, but you are very resilient. You are who Prince Buster sang about. Hard man for dead. Then pick you up, lick you down. You bounce right back, but you're a hard woman for dead. Just know, say, little big sister, I've love and love alone for you.
Hi, Mommy. I just wanted to say I love you and thank you for everything you do for me, like pushing me to do better in school and helping me with fundraisers that I had to do. I just want to say I love you. Mwah.
Hi, Mommy. I just wanted to say that I appreciate everything that you have done for me, especially the little things like, making lunches for me, because, I don't like eating the school lunch. And, even on my little spoiled brat, you say sometimes, I know that you love me, and I love you so, so much, and I just wanted you to know that I'm very, very proud of you.
Love you, Mima.
Your daughters are beautiful.
Thank you.
When you look at them and you think about your own life, is that what pushes you to make sure that you come through for them?
Well, over the years, growing up, there's a lot of times that, and I was talking about this the other day, about the art of the music. There was like a lot of the art, the music, like Kenny Rogers and Gladys Knight and Nat King Cole, and there's music, and also Bob Marley and all these musicians that, and I was saying that the other day about the music that puts you to bed when you're finding difficult to sleep, and the music that that fill your stomach when you have to go to bed hungry. The music that keeps you strong and tell you not to give up when you feel like you want to let go. You feel like you want to say, boy, this is it, me I go end my life or whatever it is. But that music, Simone, when I used to grow up with and listen to, that was the strength of my life back then, Every night I go to bed, I used to have a headphone and I used to listen to the music, and I used to have that music that I can relate to. That song that I can relate to. Because back then, them used to sing the song them where relate to people's struggles. And you have to listen to it, and that's what got me through when I was younger. And when now, me just want to prove to people, say, me not done yet. Me still have more to go.
You're not done.
And that's what put me through every day. And I talk to my kids them. I said to my kids them all the time, you got to work hard, you got to strain. I always tell my daughter, said, listen to me, man. You're an American citizen. Why don't you work hard? Maybe you can be president one day and I can be proud.
Are endless. We'll take a break with that. We'll leave the show now. We are back with Nadine Willis. One of the things I always try to do with this program is to get people to be able to listen to the story and take something away for themselves. And so this is what I want to use this segment to do. You say you've always been fighting, but you say sometimes you feel like you're just tired of fighting. You feel like you're always fighting. What keeps you strong to keep fighting? And you mentioned a while ago that there are days when you thought of taking your life. What has kept you holding on? Because there's somebody watching today who's experiencing the same
What keep me whole is that I feel like God has use for me.
God talks to you.
Yeah,
Like
you got to
him
find people. Listen to me, man. I am from the inner city and I can reach out. I'm reaching out to a lot of the young women in the inner city right now. When I dated my first guy, I dated him when I was 15. And I met him in the club. But when I decided to do that, it's either, for me, it's either make one of the guys them from the community rape me and then end up have me as them woman. Some decide, I'm not going to do it, you know. Me rather go give it away more than get it taken away from me. And choose who I want to be with. Yes, he was older than me and he never knew my age. A lot of people didn't know my age over the years. But I want to talk to a lot of the young girls because I've seen too much in this country. This is my home. There's nothing like Jamaica. All of us that live in the States, the first thing we want to do when we make a little money is the hard way I say, you know. I've been to Jamaica 6 times this year. 6 times. I've been January, I've been February, I've been March. I never come April or May, but I come June, July. Which June and July it was
the funeral.
Sad.
But what's the word you want to leave with them? Because the clock is going and I don't
What I want for them is to strengthen them, is to find that one thing that gives them strength. Find that one thing that gives you strength. Don't make nobody beat up on, no man beat up on you. Don't try to go there too early because anything you have, later on, anything you're running, you get later on. A couple days ago, I got a country for the memorial. Tuesday when I came in, and my nephew was in the car smoking weed. I tell him, said, no smoking in the car. I'm 15 and I see him with the weed. Wait till I drop asleep in the car and start smoke. I put him out of the car, you know. Because for me, you're a child. Have respect for the adult. And that's what's wrong with this country now. Look at kids, them now no respect for them adult no more. We as adults, we have to know what we're doing with the children, them, because we have to grow them. Yes, we want them to become strong people. We want them to become resilient. We want them to become another Nadine Willis, another Usain Bolt, another Shelley and Fraser. You understand me? We want them to become what them best. Yeah. And there is a place for everybody. A lot of people think them can't find them way, but they can.
As long as they keep pushing.
God no give up to you. No. Everything what God put in your way is for you to get the strength and the power to do what you can do, what He know you can do, what He can give to you.
You need to start giving
motivational speaking. I done it in the prison. I done it in the First Augustus prison. I done motivational speaking in Connecticut with DCF. Go to schools and talk. And I find the youth out there can relate to people, can relate to your struggles. You cannot go inside and give them the good side of your story. No. Give them your bad side too and make them know that you and them is the same thing. They're not alone in this. They are with each other. We all are to one. We are coming from the struggles. Don't look on the shine when me I shine right now.
And if she can do it, so can you.
Everybody can do it. A lot of people can do it. Come here, somebody said to me, say, boy, I mean damage, you know. Ain't nobody damaged more than Nadine. But Nadine do what she have to do. I make the damage strengthen me instead of weaken me.
Yeah. And that damage is going to lead to more beauty. It's going to birth more beauty on the horizon. I'm really excited to see what happens next on your journey. I'll be watching and following very closely. In the meantime, I'm grateful that you came and sat with me. Thank you so much, Nad.
You're welcome.
God bless you. Affirmation time, everybody. Let's lead the show. Born whole with an intact soul. And over time, life can just break that into tiny pieces. People, situations, experiences take a tiny bit out of us every single day, leaving us sometimes feeling broken and alone and incomplete. But when you think about what you have weathered and the fact that you are still here, that is all the proof you need that you are equipped for what is ahead. So listen, man, lace up those bootstraps, put on your armor, because you may be battle weary, but I promise you, you are battle ready. So fight today while you have the strength. Never give up, folks, because victory could be right around the corner. Tonight we are affirming, I live to fight, and I will fight to live. And that is our soul food and our show for this evening. Thank you for watching, everybody. We're back next week with another story of the power of the human spirit. And until that time, every blessing to you, and please remember to count your blessings. Good night.